Good evening. Today I will be interviewing two special individuals. These two individuals seem to come from a very far away land. One might be a wizard, the other's a hobbit of sorts. We aren't really sure. They're loyal viewers, all 15 of them. I requested an interview for them. Personally, I think I'm a little bit above this kind of shit, but the people get what the people want. Pulling up to their Section 8 housing right now. Honestly, not bad for a wizard and a hobbit. I've seen worse, been in better. I don't think it's gonna be a good one. Let's see what they have. Let's begin. Middle Earth.
Welcome.
Pat McGroin.
Pleasure to meet you, Pimplestein.
Pat McGroin. Pimple Burf.
Pimplestein.
Pimple Stern.
Please don't say that.
All right. Cholera the
Gray.
Epstein's BFF. You were. Come on. You were.
Please continue.
All right.
Excuse me.
Viewer number 7 wanted us to ask how you guys have reached this point.
Magic, peptides, beer, and all my hard work.
I agree. It was my hard work too. Don't go flattering.
Sorry.
Yeah, but peptides definitely were a help.
Peptides play a role.
My feet have grown at least 12 inches.
You know what's better than peptides? Fresca. Have a
Beautiful.
Fresca.
You brought us some
Thank
drinks.
Of course.
Thank you, I appreciate
Brought us some
it.
from
Fresca?
Fresca? Thank
Welcome,
you.
Pimplesnern.
Oi, Pimplestein.
Pimplestein. Where are you from, Pimplestein?
Oh, I'm from the Shire.
The Shire.
Yes, in my smile. Do you know
Not
what a
Israel.
smile is?
Yeah.
No, it's a little hut.
Smile.
A smile.
Okay. Cholera?
I'm from a dimension where angels had sent me down and turned me into a human form to assist with the peoples of Middle Earth to protect them from orcs and trolls, those vile beasts.
I've finally convinced him to go on a journey with me and, not to be a complete loser.
Boxers or briefs?
I like to wear briefs when I shit my pants. It captures everything.
Pimplestein?
I prefer briefs.
I
Holds
prefer to keep
everything
this
nice
brief.
and tight.
One more question. 2 men in a hot tub. Is it gay?
No.
Boy, I think if you're 5 feet apart, it's not
gay.
it's not really
That
gay,
seems
no.
to be the consensus. 5 feet apart is about
Maximum.
4.5 feet.
Yes.
I'm
Gay.
not accustomed to these earthly things.
You guys married?
No.
No.
Here I have a harem.
What is that?
It's a collection of a wide variety of women.
All right. Pimplestein. Love life. Seen anyone?
Oh, my love life is beautiful. I have a beautiful wife at home. She makes me everything I could want, even including the foot rub. All it takes is nothing too crazy.
Cholera. Thank you for sitting down with me for this nice one-on-one. It's nice to get to know you outside of your buddy.
It's my pleasure.
Are you racist?
Well, yes, I don't like orcs and trolls.
Yes.
Well, you have to understand these creatures from Middle Earth. They're vile beasts, they eat humans, and they come in the horde. They're vile things.
Okay. What's Pip like outside of your guys' program?
Well, he has potential,
Potential.
but he's messy. He
Oh,
has
so
this...
like doesn't clean up his trash.
He's
and-
neurotic. He
Neurotic.
seems to be all over the way. The chronic masturbation, forgetting which
you-
ingredients for potions.
Tell me more about this chronic masturbation.
Well, I'm not sure the source of it. I've tried to use spellcraft to, get rid of the problem, but he seems to be in a state of denial.
Denial. So is he porn addiction, perhaps? Or?
Well, it's a strange thing. He can go without porn for a while, but
Oh,
he just
he's off the cuff with it. Not
he
even-
cranks it in the most of strangest places. One time I caught him in the dryer.
Oh my
just
gosh.
doing it.
The dryer.
The dryer.
Wow.
Or the cat litter.
Wow.
Box.
One last question before I let you go.
Please.
Your partner, your apprentice, you called him?
Pimplestein.
Pimplestone.
Yes, it's a unique name.
Is it unique or is it
Yes, he
Jewish?
comes from a special kind of family in the Hobbit world. Yeah, they're always known to be good with money, but they're often ostracized.
Yeah.
And so it was even worse for him to be a chronic masturbator.
Probably got picked on or something. What's something you wouldn't want the people to know about Pimplestone?
Well, he's always barefoot.
Yikes.
Hobbits, they go barefoot everywhere, so he
Disgusting.
always brings out the outside indoors. It's quite filthy.
I would hate that.
You wouldn't want that in your home
No,
as a
you would
guest.
not. No.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about Pip?
My favorite thing is, well, he brings a certain kind of energy and springtime of youth to our dynamic.
Spry. Significant age gap in the two of you. Does that cause a
A
problem?
few
with
hundred
your-
years. Well, yes, sometimes, because I am the one who is, of course,
Right.
the authority.
Significantly older.
Here. Yes, I'm
Yes.
more experienced. That's right.
That's all I needed.
Oh,
Cholera.
excellent.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Pat McGroin.
Pat McGroin, yes.
Pat McGroin.
Pat McGroin.
Pat McGroin.
Get out.
Of course. Thank you, Pip. I mean, Pat McGroin.
Can I get your fresco?
Oh, I don't mind if I do.
Yes or no?
Yes, please.
Your people endured. All right, a couple questions for you here, Pip, then we'll get you on your way. Why don't you have pointy ears?
Well, that's a long story. I don't know if you're in for a good
Can you
listen.
shorten it?
Oh, yes. Basically, my mother was human, my father was a hobbit. They interbred, and now look who popped out, me.
Do you support human hobbit?
Interbreeding? Yes, I do.
Interbreeding.
Yes, I do. It's how we've gotten smarter as a species.
You're saying you're smarter than humans?
I would say so, yes. Definitely smarter than cholera. And he's a wizard.
Whoa! Wow. What's the worst part about cholera?
I would say his 4 nipples.
It's 4 nipples.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
You've
It-
seen them 4 nipples.
He's shown me them in the hot tub.
You guys have a hot tub together.
Oh, we're going to be including one in the studio soon, but right now we go to the YMCA.
Ah, love the YMCA.
The wizard and the YMCA do not mix, don't get me
What do
wrong.
you think of the Epstein alleges?
I don't care.
What do you think of cholera?
What do I think of cholera?
What do you think of cholera?
I think he is low-key
Low-key.
an arrogant narcissist.
Cholera knows about the meat pie
And the cream pie.
and the cream pie. How has your fame affected your relationship?
Oh, wow. I think it's gotten to both our heads, to be honest.
One last question for you here, Pip. Chicken or the egg?
I slit the chicken's throat.
So, egg, then
Chicken.
chicken. Well, Pip, thanks for coming in. Terrific. It's nice to have you both back here together.
Oh, thank you for
One-on-ones
having
were
us.
delightful. It's nice to get to know you, Cholera. Nice to get to know you a little bit better, Pip. I do have one question though. Is it true you're a chronic narcissist?
I would say that's an exaggeration. I do have quite a firm hand approach with Pip, but that's because I care for him and I see the value of his potential and his contributions.
He wants to be a dictator. He does not want to be a decent human being.
Is that true? You are not a human being.
He
so
wants
it
to
doesn't-
rule the world.
But I am a wizard.
You want to rule the world. That's really all. That's what it is.
It's an idea.
You and your pal Jeffrey Epstein want to rule the world.
Well, that was different
They
methods.
worship Baal.
Not true. I do not
Well,
worship.
a narcissist would do what you've done. You immediately behind closed doors. Pip, I'm sorry to tell you, thinks you suck. Dirty feet.
Oh, yeah?
Cannot remember potions.
Oh, yeah?
This
You
is,
think I have dirty feet, huh? Thank you for the fresco, by the way,
Of
but
course.
you know,
it's not.
I cannot
Absolutely.
stand for this
Have
anymore.
at her.
It's not like that.
It is like that. Pip.
I'm tired of
Pip,
you
it's
putting me
nothing
second.
but like
Why
that,
would
Pip.
you say those things about
I am tired of
Narcissist.
him putting
You
me
said
second.
Get your dirty
Interview, are
feet
you on my
on the side of his head. Get your dirty feet on his head.
Let's go, Pip.
Wait.
Let's go, Cholera. Come on.
Get him.
Come on, Cholera.
Take him down.
Come on,
Look at the children.
He's gaslighting.
You will be mine. You do not deserve me.
Let's fight each other. He's the problem.
No,
He
no,
is
he's
dead.
not. No, he's not. Oh, wait, you are the problem?
Get him, Pip. He's the asshole.
Welcome back to Uninhibited. I'm Josh,
It's me again, Ethan. Of course, it's the same as always.
and we got a new special podcast here for you today. It's a juicy one, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan, you want to touch on some of the topics we're going to hit?
My pleasure. So, pretty much, we're going to talk about video games and the impact of generative AI, some layoffs, and even tariffs considering hardware and other manufacturing things. Also, in movies, Scream 7 had made a 64.1 million domestic box office. Not too bad. Apparently, it's the franchise's best. And then, of course, the series that probably will never die, Resident Evil 9, has now hit stores too. So all you fans get out there and kill some zombies.
Is that what it is? Zombies?
Yeah. Well,
I thought it was like
Well, it started out as like your kind of zombie mutant kind of.
World War Z type of zombie, maybe?
No,
No?
no, because you had like different forms.
Okay. Well, we'll get into it later.
You know, and just kind of like how horror has changed in the many years and how we don't really see ones that really pop in our culture anymore these days. I feel like
I think me and you are pretty big horror fans. You know, we've had
me definitely
good taste. Yeah, especially you.
But I'm a
you're a
classic.
movie buff.
I mean, I love the classics.
So
what about you, Josh? Take it away.
So I think a couple other segments that we're going to have to segue into is probably the biggest news in world history right now. Yeah, start attacking Iran. We actually killed their leader. What was his name? Ayatollah Ali Khamenei.
Mm-hmm.
We killed him with a missile strike along with 40 other of their other leaders and high axis military.
And he's been ruling since about, what, 1989?
1989.
1989.
So they've been under a theocratic government for a while, and I think a lot of the Iranian people are happy, but there's also some dissonance.
It's a little strange.
Like you were talking about.
It's a little strange to see some people like try and defend Iran and the regime.
Well, I mean, there's really nothing to defend. They treat women like animals, and they have no respect for human rights.
Wow, but Josh, that's such a bull.
Whether or not we should be getting involved, you know, in Iran, that's a whole other story. But it has worldwide impacts, like the effects of oil and gas prices across the nation, across Europe.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think of this as pretty much the merry-go-round of time. I think it's the push and pull of time and geopolitics.
Right. But we'll save the best for last.
Yeah,
we'll save the best for last. There was also a mass shooter in Austin, Texas. There's a lot to get into.
Yeah.
Way too much to.
So about like the gaming
cover.
industry, from checking out Business Wire, Berkshire Hathaway Company, from what I can see, we're seeing actually an increase in being against AI and what's kind of happening because it's caused layoffs. Looking at percentages.
Well, how have the CEOs been like responding to the recent changes in AI? Are they laying off a lot of employees, like developers, or?
Well, it's impacted some industry business leaders because essentially because with these tariffs on imported goods, hardware and components needed to manufacture them. Over 200 industry leaders, industry executives, investors, and business. Because think about it, they have to invest in products that are now being more costly because of the tariffs. So that's the problem. So it does.
Yeah, microchips and stuff like that.
Yeah. So even executives are kind of upset with the tariffs. But, this is a multiple faceted problem we're looking at. But a lot of workers have actually increased since even last year of being against AI. So we're looking at over half of 52% of game industry professionals think generative AI is having a negative impact on the game industry, up from 30% last year and 18% prior. Workers in visual and technical art, it's 64%. Game design and narrative, 63%, and game programming, 59%, hold the most unfavorable views. About 7% of respondents think that generative AI is having a positive impact, but that's, of course, a minority, and I think that should speak for itself. Mm-hmm. I personally think with AI, it does take away a human touch, but I cannot deny that there's probably small tasks it could handle to crunch time.
Like speech making in video games, like RPG. People are already using ChatGPT in formats like Skyrim. Have you seen that? They've hooked up NPCs to ChatGPT. So
they would speak through their microphone, and then
that's like how how it originally started. But now
I would say with the layoffs, it's tough to say because look what we saw with X. Just to try and make something relevant.
Well, a lot of people don't have important jobs,
Well, that's the thing. So we don't know what's going on. For all we know, these people probably waste their time trying to make games. There's some people out there who have talked about how they'll just kind of waste time.
It's an inflated industry because I feel like video games has gotten way more corporate.
There's been more push. There's been more pushes for unions too, and apparently it's those who make less than $200,000, are more incentivized to want a union.
So do you think when it comes to AI taking the jobs of those people, do you think the industry is way overinflated with people who aren't doing much? Do you think? I think when video games got more corporate and they lean more towards microtransactions, they kind of inflated their job growth. Meanwhile, like the people who are actually making a difference, making the good games, they're ranking. You know, they're a minority. You know,
So 82% of U.S.-based respondents support the unionization of game industry, 5% opposed, and 13% unsure. This was higher among those who made less than $200,000 per year, which was 87%. Sorry, and those who have been laid off in the past 2 years, 88%, and people younger than 45, 86%. Those who were younger, 18 to 24, were opposed to unionization generally. So, I mean, the gaming industry's, it's been evolved over the last 10 years. I mean, COVID hit the gaming industry pretty hard because they couldn't work in their HQs anymore. So I think the gaming industry would need another renaissance to bring people back in. And the problem with AI is that they're using large language models like ChatGPT, followed by Google Gemini, Microsoft Copilot. And I think that this was probably intentional because
what are they using
I would say this is good for these three AI companies because they get to learn while making these games. I mean, that's the whole point of AI, is to see what it can do and how far it can be taken. And I think the gaming industry is probably a good place for it because
I think there's an over-reliance on it, though.
Well, that's why there's been an increase of people against it. But time will tell. And it is unfortunate to how it's just come to be. But you know what?
I think
you know what? To be uninhibited, though, it's been invaded by some blue-haired woke people. If you look at
that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
If you look at some of these companies, you can literally see employee pictures. And over the fucking 30 years, dude, it's actually changed. It's gone from like
it's corporate
we the
scum,
gamers
bro.
For the gamers, and that's it.
They sold out, bro. The gamers who made the best games that we think of, Baldur's Gate, the original Baldur's Gate, the original Fallout.
It's all this identity
they were
politics
genius.
And all this woke stuff, and it's everywhere. Everywhere.
But they wanted something that would appeal to the masses. And, games back in the day, maybe they were too niche for these corporatists.
And there's been successful games over the years. There have been. But even there's subtleties. They're taking over, man.
Well, in the next 2 years, you could probably put a prompt into an AI system and have it make a video game for you. Whatever you want. I mean, that's where it's coming in. Then, what do you think about that? Like, how do you would you as a gamer be susceptible to that? Like, would you think that's a cool feature? If you could buy like a software where you could like tailor make your own type of world, combine different aspects from Skyrim, from Call of Duty. Who the fuck knows?
Sure, but you're gonna need a lot of processing power.
Yeah, I mean, they're buying up all those data centers like
and a lot of
you were
energy.
talking about. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of water.
And then guess what? Our power, our taxes for electricity is going to go up, or energy in general.
Well, Trump is trying to pass a law to the point to make them actually pay for their own water bills instead of have it subsidized by the taxpayer. So that's a good thing that he's trying to get passed.
They even got away with the first thing. It's insane. Scream 7, the other series, just like what is that? What is that?
Chainsaw or no Saw?
No, well, I guess that won't ever die either. No, with Final Destination, just like that series that never dies. Scream 7 opens up with a franchise best of $64.1 million.
Whoop-de frickin' do.
Paramount, you may have failed.
Paramount's been making some money moves lately. They've been.
You see this guy?
Their stock.
He's always trying to glaze these companies because the corpo demon gets to him.
Just glizzies. Glizzies all around me.
Sad
corporate demon glizzies.
Oh, the humanity. But why do I talk about Scream 7?
Yeah, you've never watched the movies, right?
Because people keep going to see the movie series that won't ever die. But what about the classics? What about the best?
Jason.
I mean, we're talking about...
Do you think Jason was good?
I never really liked, Friday the 13th or... the Halloween movies because I always thought they were just kind of pointless, glorious violence, gratuitous violence and such.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to see The Thing with Kurt Russell. How about the Evil Dead series? Not
Did
even
you
just
go
horror,
on-
but they were just like comedy horror. Genius, man.
When we were
And
younger,
Bruce
did you-
Campbell. Shout out to Bruce Campbell. I want to meet that guy before he dies. Hopefully,
Who was he in?
Hopefully, whoever with influence watching this, make it happen. Bruce Campbell, meet me tomorrow.
You got to go to those horror conventions. They have them all across the country.
Well, I would like to
They
hang
used
out
to
with
go,
him
yeah.
though. I don't want to just see him and get a picture real quick. I mean, sure, that's worth it, but
Don't meet your heroes.
I want
That's
to.
what they always
No,
say. Don't meet your heroes.
he's a hero you want to meet. Think about it, man. He's not a part of the greater Hollywood. You know, Sam Raimi always puts him in small roles in all like whatever movies he makes. Because Sam Raimi made Evil Dead series and Bruce Campbell was the star.
I actually never saw that Evil Dead series. You always tried getting me to see that.
You should see
I've
it.
seen good
should see it.
classics like The Fly and I like the original Final Destination.
See, I never
think
liked-
they were pretty good. Freddy Krueger.
I never liked Freddy Krueger.
Really?
movies.
Freddy Krueger. I like the
Listen,
story.
Hellraiser, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween. Again, it's like
You like the B-rated ones.
it's like romancing serial killer just kills people. It's like people who like love to watch serial killer
Well,
shows.
Freddy Krueger could invade your dreams. It was
You're
a dope
insane.
concept.
It
was a pretty cool
People are
concept.
Satanists. Now you're
Well,
probably
most people-
thinking, oh, but the thing is like, got aliens that turn into people. Yeah, but it messes with your mind. You're always questioning who's what, who's an alien, who's the thing.
I do like Alien
And then
mixed
Evil
with
Dead.
horror.
I mean, Evil Dead. You've got this guy who literally fights demons, and he's an absolute badass. So badass, he has a chainsaw for a hand at one point. I mean, if that's not metal, I don't know what.
How does he
is.
get a chainsaw on his
Well,
hand?
his hand gets bitten by his dead girlfriend who's possessed, and she's a head, bites him on the hand, and his hand kind of
Just
gets
wiggles.
animated. It becomes possessed, and he has to cut it off.
And when was this movie made?
Dude,
Like 1970s?
we're looking at 19.
80s?
Wow, I could be wrong, but
You can see it right
1987.
there.
1987.
Yes, okay.
Directed by Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi has made a Marvel movie, Doctor Strange.
Okay, I never watched Doctor Strange.
Yeah. He made the second one. Yep.
Do you like the Doctor Strange Marvel movies, or not to get off topic
man.
from horror, but
No, Marvel movies they had their 5 minutes. I feel like.
yeah,
You
up
know.
until Endgame.
Well, now they're bringing back all the OGs from the trailers that came
Tony
out
Stark,
recently.
but he's Doctor Doom, Professor Doom. What is it called?
He's Doctor
Doom. Doom. So he's gonna.
But
be
they're
the
bringing
new
back
villain.
Chris Evans as Captain America. Wow! Listen,
All right. We can get off on a tangent with Marvel. There's a lot to pick and choose from. We'll save that for another episode.
It's just current movies in general. I mean,
yeah.
Forget it.
Hey,
But the classics will always be the best for
the
me.
classic horror movies.
The Lost Boys, Day of the Dead, Night of the Dead, The Blob, Reanimator.
What about The Exorcist?
Exorcist. Poltergeist.
Like those horror movies have a
Stuff.
story.
The stuff. B movies like The Stuff, The Faculty.
What was it? The Toxic Avenger.
Christine. Toxic
Is the
Avenger. Toxic Avenger was
a horror movie?
not really. Toxic Avenger is a weird comedy satire.
Okay, well, a lot of horrors can.
It's a
pass
weird
for that.
movie. But yeah, that's all those. Those are the movies I miss because they were original and they just captured filmography and they captured the genius of movie making. And that I feel like is being lost. And now
It's all being replaced by digital effects.
Well, I think
Cheap digital effects.
look at Avatar though. Like those are some beautifully made looking movies.
Yeah, but I feel like the digital effects were better back in the day, when with Pirates of the Caribbean, with the worm guy. Those were some dope digital effects that were a marvel at the time.
You talking about Davy Jones?
Yeah, the Davy Jones. Yeah, that stuff was crazy for that time period, and I feel like we've almost gone back with a lot of with a lot of the effects in a lot of ways. I don't know. Hopefully we can bring back some of that classic horror with our skits. Maybe we can do some horror skits for our viewers.
But that's my problem, I think, because
They've cheaped out.
They're cheaping out, and I feel like they're just the industry's not getting people who put passion into it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who knows?
It's the evil corporatist demons. who are sucking the life out of the actors and
Well, it could also,
actresses.
I mean,
Like, there's also no good actors anymore. The actors who have roles just made for them to be like the token Indian girl or the token black guy. Like there are so many roles that are just made to have that be thrown in there. And I think that was being the argument made for Star Wars, like with Kathleen Kennedy. Like, you remember the South Park episode with Carmen dressing up as Kathleen Kennedy, and she was just like, put a chicken in and make it gay. You know?
chicken and make it gay.
Put a chicken in and make it gay.
Yeah, but it's so true.
He's out to dinner, you know?
It's so true.
And I mean, has it really seeped into horror that much? What was the latest horror movie?
No,
that you saw?
I think apparently, you know, I think with its reception, people really did like it, but those people are a special, I feel, group in the horror genre. They'll just like anything.
What was the last horror movie that you saw that you enjoyed?
I think the last horror was The Thing. I can't remember, truly. It's been a while.
So not in theaters or anything like that?
No.
Because I
haven't been to
enjoyed
theaters
Smile. Have you ever seen Smile? I didn't see the second one.
No, but I know about it.
I like the fact that it took place in New Jersey.
The first one was more receptive. The second one didn't
I didn't
do
see
well.
the second one. I don't care that much about it.
Next segment, Josh. Get on with it.
Oh my God! Don't rush me.
This
We're
guy.
chilling out. So, what's the next segment? What do we got here?
I am chill.
What's the second segment? I'm drawing a blank. Let's pivot from pop culture movies to Iran.
You guys think we were just going to keep talking about more boring shit? No, you know what? Of course you want to hear about Iran.
Boring.
Of course, it's all you guys are obsessed with.
Hold
War
on.
this, war that.
So, in Operation, can you have it pulled up correctly?
Oh, okay.
Since, you know.
Well, do you want to talk about the FBI probe Texas bar shooter? Or would you like to talk about this?
Yeah, we're this.
Oh, look at that. We've killed another Supreme Leader. Another one.
What I wanted you to go on, though, was your Uninhibited podcast outline, so I can remember some of the points that we were talking about. No,
okay.
I'll go back up. Okay.
So, about 7 different countries have tasted the excellent bombardment of Iranian ingenious. And honestly, we don't know who has replaced the last regime, but hopefully they suffer a bombastic death. Pun intended.
In a joint operation between United States and Israel, they bombed the hell out of the leader and the top 40 generals. So there were a couple.
It's impressive. It's a high kill count.
I mean, well, they did it in the morning instead of the night, which Iran was actually thinking that because all the attacks have been during the nighttime.
I mean, imagine being the guy who was behind the launching of that missile. He gets to go home, lay some pipe, and brag that he's got a high kill death ratio.
I mean,
what a
do
guy.
you think? How do you think it was destroyed? Was it like a drone bombing? I think it was a drone bombing.
Drone.
So somebody piloting, probably in Texas.
Missile.
Who knows? How far do you think those drones?
Listen, we can get on the technical terms of how we, removed the.
It's like playing a video game.
Well, we removed human life, and honestly, it doesn't really matter how we do it because guess what? We're just gonna get better at it and better at it and better at it.
But Iran has retaliated, and what countries they hit? They hit the country of they've hit Israel,
Oman,
the United Arab Emirates, Dubai. Like I think the Burj Khalifa, I saw that get destroyed.
It's a filthy animal.
Burj Khalifa getting hit. The tallest building in the world had a drone pound the side of it, but it didn't really do much damage, it looks like.
I can turn your wildest ideas into a song. Just describe it in a few
Wow, look at
words.
this.
Oh,
This is your kind of girl, Ethan, right?
Oh no, ad.
Okay, so some pretty crazy destruction in Dubai.
Well,
I think Iran is just going after the allies of the United States.
Don't talk over me, man.
Sorry.
You see this sign? You see this sign?
What does it say?
It means respect.
Does it?
Yeah, to me. Ah, that's right.
Aye, Captain.
To those of my future warriors who
He's
are
my
watching
bitch.
this video, in the future and looking back, I want you to know that the army that we raised to overthrow corruption in this country and other countries, I want you to know I'll fight with you.
Who are you
Message
talking
approved
to?
by Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah. Benjamin Netanyahu is your daddy.
Netanyahu,
You
I
need to
love you.
respect him.
You are my supreme leader. 7K, make it 14K. And I'll whistle like a bird.
Benjamin Netanyahu has been wanting this for a while.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
And I don't blame him.
I'll never bend the knee.
You already have bent the knee by making a podcast and putting it on YouTube. You've already bent the
Yeah.
knee. We've already agreed to the terms and service.
How do we bend the...
We've already agreed to the terms and services.
We don't have advertisements, man. There's literally no one that we have bent the knee to.
We've already clicked the button that says I agree to everything that subscribe.
Well, I didn't read it, so it doesn't exist.
Okay, well, anyways.
It's
Benjamin Netanyahu got his fair share
I call
out
it
of this
the
attack.
Schrodinger agreement. Did I agree? Didn't I? Do I sound like an unhinged madman?
That's the cat in the box, right? Like,
Perhaps.
is it really there? If you can't see it. Oh, look, it's Tel Aviv getting bombed.
Oh yeah, well,
That's the capital of Israel.
about
right there.
30 plus and counting people have died. And
I'm
probably
praying
more
for the
injured.
people who are
residential
in a war zone,
areas
in
were
a
hit.
current war zone right now.
Well, listen, Josh. Like everybody seems to forget, there's always casualties and there's always collateral.
Exactly.
Womp womp womp. There's a whole world out there.
It is very sad. You know, there was that girls' school in Iran where I think how many girls died?
Oh, dude.
Do you remember?
I think about 80, like over 100 people in total, and a lot, like the majority of that was kids.
Who knows if that was on purpose or that was from a stray missile? I saw a stray missile literally dropping straight from the sky in I think Qatar, and I know a few people died from that. Yeah, I mean there are friendly fires and casualties in war that you have to take into account. It's a nasty game.
And Big Don, well, he has claimed about 4 weeks. 4 weeks we'll have this whole thing concluded.
I doubt it.
What's another 20 years? I remember when I was younger.
I don't know if it's literally the same
And still
scenario.
just as wise. But when we walked out of the Middle East, Afghanistan, Iraq, all that, and we left all that shit behind, millions of dollars worth. But even that, despite that, I knew eventually we would once again engage in the art of war with the Middle East. It will probably exist for 3,000 years.
Well, it's been going on for a long time, and I think Trump campaigned on
As it was promised.
setting the people of Iran free, even though he did also promise on new wars. But the military-industrial complex of the United States has been wanting a war with Iran. Don't interrupt me. Yeah, the military-industrial complex has been planning this war for a good 20, 30 years. So I'm not surprised by this. They finally got what they're wanting. Now you can talk.
I actually forgot what I was going to say. Hilarious. I am now the fool.
See, this is what happens when you talk. When you talk, whenever I'm making a point, I forget what point I'm making in it, and it can't work like that. We both interrupt each other. It's just the way guys are.
It's banter. I mean, it's inevitable.
I didn't mean to come off as hostile to you, Ethan.
I hope no one thinks we're hostile to each other.
We're brothers.
That's right. I'm going to bury him tomorrow morning.
Can we have a vote in the comments about whether we like Ethan's goatee or not? I told him to shave it.
Yes, it was his idea.
I think it looks good. I think he looks like Julian from Trailer Park Boys.
Well, first I made fun of you because when he had a goatee, he looked like Julian from Trailer Park Boys. But I guess I am the better looking one as Julian. I mean,
well, I don't know if it's
gonna
better
go there.
looks. I think it's just you look more Canadian.
that is not a compliment.
Well, it's a Canadian satirical
Canadian?
TV show. They look Canadian. Bubbles especially. We had a kid in high school that looked like Bubbles, actually. I don't know if you remember him.
Oh, and
One time I was going for
your
a piss.
religious school?
No, in our high school.
Oh, who?
Yeah, I don't know his name. But I remember I was in the bathroom peeing, doing my business. And I looked around and I see this guy with the big eyeglasses, and he looked exactly like Bubbles. I thought he came and visited the school. Now, that's a Canadian. That's Canadian for you. But anyways, back to the topic. What impact is this going to have? Who's going to replace Kamani?
Canadian.
Who will ever stop interrupting Ethan? Will he ever stop interrupting me? Nobody will ever know. I mean, we're going to have to at least do 10 more of these episodes before we get an answer.
Tell me, Josh, do you think this will lead into World War III, and this will be the big I told you so moment that I've always warned you for over a decade now?
Has it been that long?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I think it definitely has the probability to. Think about it like this. China's wanted Taiwan, for example, for, ever since Taiwan and China had the revolution and the Republican, government moved to that tiny little island.
Oh my gosh, Josh. Not to cut... You know what? I mean to cut him off because he's been going off for too fucking long. He needs to get angry. I'm just kidding.
But, is that a good time to do that?
I don't know why
for
I
China?
said
Because once that
I
happens...
said angry. Well, we need to talk
when that
about how the
happens,
CIA was urging Iranians to use burner phones, to use Tor to contact U.S. and Persian language videos.
So they're trying to get the people of Iran to revolt.
That.
Oh, my bad.
You were going off.
Listen, you brought up, will this cause World War III, and I was answering your question.
Oh, sorry.
You just ran off
that may have been my ADHD. Am I diagnosed? Not really.
They should have medicated you.
Possibly.
Or
they shouldn't have allowed sugar to be in the cover.
I don't support children being prescribed Ritalin and
my scientific genius mind was absolutely addled by all the cartoon shows that they had in the 2010s and the sugar and all that crap that they filled our brains with. Yeah.
What was your favorite cereal?
If I was not introduced to high sugar crap and all that stuff, I'd probably be an Elon Musk. I'd be building rockets. Riding trains.
I mean, if you think about it, Elon Musk was programming video games when he was 10 years old. So, were you doing that? Probably
okay, well,
not.
I didn't come from a rich family, my guy.
Listen, you don't have to come from a rich family to find a way to be ingenuitive.
To be able to build your own video game, especially at the time when he was young, you had to have money for that kind of technology.
Yeah,
computers were more expensive.
You can be ingenuitive in your own poor way, in your own poor people way. You can dig through the trash and find circuit boards and screens and shit like that.
Trash. My parents would have never let me go through some random.
Well, Elon Musk was born in the 70s and 80s.
Whoa.
You weren't. We had helicopter parents for the most. Not helicopter
we
parents.
We were born just before 9/11, so.
Our parents were born in a time where people would drive around in cars and try to abduct you. So there was a reason why they didn't let us.
That's true.
Be as out and open as they were when they were children. So.
I remember when I was offered candy.
I remember when you offered kids candy in my car. I told him he shouldn't have done it. Remember that? We would drive past the school and you'd be like, "Hey kids, want some candy?" Do you remember that? Or am I just putting you on blast?
Entirely up.
I'm not. I'm
Dude, if I was doing that, I was absolutely diabolical. And you know what? Good on those kids not saying yes. I was testing them.
Yeah,
I don't remember, but I would say it was a good cause.
I don't think we look that suspicious.
It's like scaring someone plenty of times where they get desensitized to it. These kids need practice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think
that's funny. That's how I would think about it. In hindsight.
Mm-hmm.
So, fuck it. If that story's true or not, look, nothing happened. Plus, he was with me, so
I'm implicated. Just like he was implicated with Jeffrey Epstein. You saw the pictures, guys. You guys saw the pictures.
Taxes, spellcraft. It was all innocent stuff. And the island I went to, it was a different island.
Okay.
Okay.
It was Big St. James, not Little St. James.
It wasn't the same one that Stephen Hawking went to. All right, where 20 other scientists were invited, where they went on a submarine.
I heard he liked to watch midgets draw mathematical formulas on the chalkboard. Do you think that was true?
Knowing
little people,
what
not midgets.
I know in this world, yes, it makes absolutely sense.
It's crazy.
There's 8 billion humans out there with 8 billion perspectives and 8 billion vices and 8 billion ideas and weird thoughts. I think that in the great variable variety of all that.
How do we get
There
off
are
on
some weirdos.
how do we get off on Stephen Hawking?
From
on
Iran
Epstein
in
Island?
World War III. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, going back to World War III.
Because we are uninhibited.
We are uninhibited, and we do expect to get off topic from time to time. That's fine, but I lost track of how we got to Stephen Hawking. I must admit. I mean, what do you think? Do you think World War III popped off, though? Or do you think it's...
I think it's inevitable.
All right, so do you think people writing history books about this day...
It's a doomer thing, but, I mean, I'm cutting you off here. It's a doomer thought, but to elaborate and expand on this, I mean, World War I happened, and they literally said, this couldn't happen. And, well, unfortunately, because of how we handled the aftermath of World War I, we only just created more problems. Then 20 years later, another World War breaks out. And ever since then, we have just been going into places, killing, dying. And it's all just probably at this point resource gain and resource loss, and we're just... I mean, of course, we're not geniuses in geopolitics, but of course, history is recorded, and we're always in war. But multiple countries have been involved with this, and if it could get nuclear, that would be pretty interesting.
Well, Iran supposedly doesn't have nuclear weapons, but
let her rip.
Israel also says that they don't have nuclear weapons, but I think we all know that they do have a undisclosed number of weapons.
Maybe like a small dirty bomb.
Not even dirty. I'm sure they have the technology from us to launch a ICBM.
Look at that guy.
He had all the picture in the world.
Pull up a picture of this guy. Look at that.
He had all the power.
That's evil right there. Open that image. Open that image in a different new window. Right click it. Right click it. Show our audience.
Thank you.
That's the
open
face.
Image in a new tab.
Go to that new tab. Top right.
There we go.
That's the face of evil. Right there. Or at least one face of evil.
This guy was on record saying that women are basically the same as dogs and animals, and that if they get out of hand with their husbands, they don't do the cooking and cleaning around the house, that they deserve to get beat.
Well, there was a vigil.
If you would like, yeah.
And there were women there. Ironic, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's ironic.
Oh my God. You're hilarious. But hey, I mean, the people obviously don't like the guy there. There have been mass protests, possibly funded by the CIA. Who really knows? We could have started a coup there for all I know.
I wonder if the people will fight real hard after this, because they have. I mean, we opened up the window for them to.
We definitely did,
but if they don't, I feel like at that point we probably shouldn't help them. I mean,
they should be in charge of starting a new government in their own country. It shouldn't be the Americans' responsibility to go into a new country, topple their government, and install a puppet government. That shouldn't be our responsibility. They should have the self-determination to start a good government. Whether they want to be allies with the United States, that's another thing.
I disagree with that, because we're going in. Of course, we're dropping bombs on them. We're killing people. If we were to just walk out, I feel like the Iranian people who probably support us would be a little upset because we're not helping them out. Cleaning up a little bit. I mean, I'm sorry, but back in the 90s when we did something similar like this to fight off the Russians, we trained a lot of terrorists that exist today.
Yeah.
We gave them weapons, and that's what led to 9/11 and other tragedies. We've given many people people to hate us.
So you're arguing against your point.
I'm saying this is a gray area because we keep making the same mistakes of making enemies. But guess what? For some reason, there's short-term memory going on, or people just don't care anymore. And it's just the same old bullshit, the same circle of choices that are being made. We'll keep doing this stuff. And everyone's just going to gobble it up like candy.
I'm not going to gobble it up. We're not going to gobble it up. We're going to be uninhibited. Uninhibited.
Of course.
And
I say let her rip, man. Let the world play its games. Push and pull.
The world eventually descends into chaos.
It's always in chaos, my friend.
Mm-hmm. But that's why there's a new heaven and a new earth after us, hopefully.
But I gotta say, Trump's putting in work. Venezuela. Iran. Maybe he'll achieve Greenland.
Peace through strength. That's what he campaigned on. But I mean, going back to, I mean, I hope Iran, I hope the Iranian people, you know, do make themselves a government. The CIA was urging Iranians to use Burno phones, use Google Chrome to kind of subterfuge their own government.
I mean, we had a little problem over here in the States. You know, I have some family who live in Texas, and a gunman wearing clothes with an Iranian flag design, also yelling the words, property of Allah, killed 2 people and wounded 4 early Sunday. This stuff, it's crazy.
He was wearing an Iranian flag design shirt.
But, you know, when our government makes choices, there is retaliation like this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wonder how many of these terrorist attacks the FBI and CIA have stopped
But this
nationwide,
is
because we're not going to hear about the ones that they've stopped.
I just kind of wish someone, you know, being in Texas, I wish armed people were able to act faster and save those 2 lives lost.
Well, they did kill the guy,
Yeah.
but police did shoot him.
It
It was a 22-year-old.
There should have been witnesses on the spot. People, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know about Austin, bro. When you're at 6th Street, I mean, the only people who usually have guns are probably criminals on 6th Street. The gunman was identified as a 53-year-old Diaga Dian, the Department of Homeland Security said. So he was supposedly a citizen since 2000. So this wasn't an example of somebody who came over the border in the Biden era.
That is pretty strange.
He was a naturalized citizen. It could be a sleeper cell, though. This was going on since 1990s.
Since 2000, and all of a sudden Iran gets attacked and he just wants to get violent. That's so weird. Like, if he cares about Iran so much, why isn't he living there? Why all of a sudden he just has an Iranian flag and starts wanting to kill Americans?
Yeah, he became a lawful permanent resident 6 years later after marrying a U.S. citizen.
Well. I wonder how that person feels now.
He's from Senegal, and I've met people from Senegal before. You know, they seem to be nice people.
I guess, right? Parents just can't be deceiving, Josh.
That's true.
That's kind
that
of
doesn't go to show people aren't people. There are crazy people everywhere.
A lot of people, you know, spoke highly of my good friend Epstein. He was a terrific guy.
Well, who spoke highly of him?
I can't even say that seriously.
Who spoke highly of him?
Trump, Clinton,
really?
Andrew. I mean, Trump once said, yeah, he was a terrific guy, but I mean, Trump could have been bullshit.
Well, he says everything's a terrific guy, you know? I mean, that's... Doesn't he? Isn't that kind of how he talks, bombastic?
Sounds like you're sniffing his farts here, bud.
Listen, I don't sniff farts. That's how you get pink eye. Do I look like I have the face that gets pink eye? No, I don't.
Not today.
Maybe later. I don't know.
So, yeah, I mean...
There was a Hillary Clinton deposition today, this week in the Clinton files.
Yeah,
it's
funny, she kind of just the way she wears, she's like, I answered it to the best of my ability, the best I can. And I'm just thinking, like, the best you can? What the That's, like, weird. It's such a weird way to say it, because it's, like, best for you in the way that you were able to withhold information, but also skirt accountability.
Mm-hmm. I mean, people are forgetting those emails that were leaked were in the Pizzagate.
She's a snake.
That was the Pizzagate whole conspiracy theory. WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, he leaked all the emails from John Podesta, Hillary Clinton. They were talking about pizza parties, ice cream, delicious. You know, all supposed code words for children, young girls. Like, I'm actually not sure where that conspiracy theory came from, like, with them associating ice cream and pizza to girls. I think their original guy who made that YouTube video was saying that there was, like, an FBI code word language that they were referencing. So maybe they were talking about kids. It's not a stretch of the imagination at all. It's disgusting, man. It's truly disgusting. But, you know...
And I don't think we'll have justice.
No, you don't think?
No,
I
no,
know.
I don't. I don't. I think tentacles have reached so far into this. There is no light at the end of the tunnel for this one. But I will say, keep asking questions, keep fighting for it. You know, I don't want to be like a doom and gloom about it, but like, come on, man. I wish Alex Jones was just like going insane about it. We need that energy from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We need it. We need to be calling this shit out. You know, they're turning the frogs gay, man.
They're turning the freaking frogs gay with the poison in the water. What was the next segment that we had? Oh my God,
Well,
gas.
Gas.
The effects. Oh, did we talk about the Pakistani mob rioting against the U.S.
You know
Marines,
this one
consulate?
best.
Yeah, I mean, there was a group of probably 50 to 100 people who were rioting against the U.S. consulate in Pakistan. The police officers started opening fire, killed, I think, about 6 individuals. But the riots around Pakistan in total are around 22, I think. I think that was what was reported by AP. Let me see if I can find the article right here. Yep, right here, by Reuters. Crowds worldwide rage or celebrate after Iran strikes. 23 killed in Pakistan. Pakistan, I'd say, are one of the supporters of Iran because you know who Pakistan has beef with? India. India is kind of on USA's side.
Geopolitics. You know this. You know, little detail that Pakistan doesn't like India. I didn't know that.
Well,
Or
yeah,
maybe I
they
did,
have
but
beef.
forgot.
Yeah, I mean they've always had beef. It's historic beef, especially earlier on this year. Have you ever heard of the region of Kashmir, like Kashmir wool sweaters? Have you ever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where like they're made. But Kashmir is like right on the border between India and Pakistan, and there was just a bunch of fighting that was going on between them too. You know, there's like that funny YouTube video of the Pakistani kid. Let's play it.
Don't they fight each other and like fight each other with like older weapons? Like it's kind of weird. I feel like I've heard a story like this before. It's coming back.
Listen to this kid.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
No,
Cut.
I think I've seen this. Oh, this kid's based.
Oh no.
Cause don't like some of the kids want to like grow up to be like nice things, and this kid just absolutely dropped. Whoa.
When I will grow up, I will be army and save Pakistan and destroy India. Don't let me walk!
The way she's just like strong. I love
By
how-
the way, this is what China's doing against the U.S.
This is
I feel
weird. Like that's kind of weird that they speak English actually over there.
Our next guest was in Israel during the.
Oh,
no, fuck
but I
you,
remember
I don't
that
want to.
video. That's so awesome. That's an old one. That's kind of
Uh-huh.
that kid's probably actually like
He's probably bombing India right
he's
now
probably,
as we
or he
speak.
could be dead.
As we speak. I mean, who knows? But they've had beef for God knows how long. And they both have nukes, by the way. Pakistan has nukes.
Huh.
So Pakistan is a nuclear power. And yeah, they're a pretty good threat. I mean, that's where Osama bin Laden was hiding.
Somehow all these backwater places are just getting nice bombs.
Yeah.
At least they're reserved enough to just not drop it on other people. I'll give them.
Well, I mean, they know what that means.
They got restraint. Well, do they?
Well, I mean, some people think that's why we haven't, had
When
all-out
you have-
nuclear war.
When you have a kid saying he's going to join the army, save Pakistan, and destroy India, I mean, dude, I'll tell you what, I never even thought about it like that as a kid. I never said, I want to join the Marines and nuke Russia and China.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that kid, if he ends up at the big red button, I mean, oh shit.
Kind of crazy to think about.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind a little fallout, you know?
And the video game makes it more fun than it probably would be.
Well, I feel like I'd be enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
I don't know. We would have to build a fallout shelter to be able to survive for what? Depending, say if New York City hit. I don't mean to get particular with our location, but New York City is the largest metro center near us that would get hit if we were to have a nuclear war. Like we would have to be able to protect ourselves for about 4 days probably.
I think it'd be
Right.
really awesome if we could just divert any missiles towards us to just kind of split and just fly towards Mexico and Canada.
I missed my mouth, gentlemen.
He's a man-child.
I don't know how my
Why do you
mouth
keep
works.
saying gentlemen, bro? There's probably women who watch this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry.
I
about
never
missing my
forget the
mouth.
ladies.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Mm-hmm.
I know you
And in random news, there is old profanity house. Actually,
This hits close to home.
it hits close to home. I've been
We
there.
went there.
It was iconic. Appropriate? No, not at all. But it became an icon for a lot of young people to kind of just release, I guess, their
Well, they would spray paint.
yeah.
People would probably, have sex there.
And this
People would
was
smoke weed.
inside Alamushi State Park, but just for everyone out there who might know and might see this, there is a $1,000 reward to find the people who lit the 4 fires and get the.
I would like to find out who did it.
Why
because
bring up
that
this
was
news? I have no idea, and I interrupted you.
It's all good.
Should we start an You know what? For our viewers, if you think we should have a interruption jar, for every time one of us interrupts the
It's
other,
a really bad thing
we
that we
could
do.
put 25 cents in, and perhaps this will help us.
We'd be able to save for better podcasts.
leave a comment if you think we should do that.
Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna keep interrupting you.
That's fine.
No,
I have
basically-
the patience, and I am better than you in every possible way.
Wow, very arrogant.
Yeah,
I think this guy has an arrogance problem.
arrogance is a superpower.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
it's a
it
weakness. It
Our,
lets people
our,
know that
our
you're
show is
actually
called
insecure.
Uninhibited, so
It
of
actually
course,
it actually screams insecurity.
maybe I'm connecting dots that aren't there, but uninhibited arrogance. I mean, it's like 6'7",
No.
6'7", 6'7", 6'7".
What the fuck?
Yeah.
6'7"? First off, that is a sexual innuendo.
No, it's
It's
not.
close to 69.
No, it's
yes,
not.
it does.
No, it's not.
6'7"
from a
is two
video-
numbers
it's from
away
a
from
video of a
6'9".
kid
What
spazzing
does
the
that
fuck
mean?
out, going
All right,
6'7". I
so
don't
what
know
is
what it
6'9"?
means, but it's on the internet.
Yeah,
now.
exactly. You don't know what that means? It's sexual.
No,
kids
it's
should not be learning
What?
it.
Why?
All right. So what does it mean when somebody is 6'9" at you?
6'9". I'm saying 6'7". 6'7".
Yeah, 6'7" is the same thing, just different angles. You're twisted like that instead of.
You can't be
Opposite.
a 7.
Do you know 6'9" is opposite? You want to be 6'7", go angled. Kiss the body. But anyways, I want to get back to the profanity house because that was a really big deal when I was a kid. It was basically an 1800s farmhouse in the area of Alamochi State Park. There was a lot of farming that went on there. Big family owned it, pretty wealthy. And I think he actually has some relation to Union City and stuff like that. But basically it was abandoned, and the reason why they call it the profanity house is because young people just started bringing spray paint there over the years and spray painting things like "fuck you, Palmer," go
It was the
go F yourself,
ancestral home of the Rutherford
Stuyvesant.
Stuyvesant family. Wow. I have not had to say that word once before. I know I have.
I can actually enunciate my words. Thank you very much.
Was,
So Peter Stuyvesant from 1592 to 1672.
it was ceded provisionally to the English in 1664.
So it's actually a very old
It
building.
is. In the late 1960s, the state bought land for Interstate 80, splitting the Rutherford Stuyvesant estate in two. Wow. Yeah, but it got burnt down. And it is now only ever going to exist in ones and zeros.
Yeah. Why do people have to ruin everything? Like, why do people have to destroy history? What is that about the human experience?
Did they burn the Library of Alexandria?
Well,
do
that
they
could have
do
been destroyed
anything?
by an earthquake. I don't think we really know.
Wow.
You know?
We got a history wizard here.
Well, I'm just saying it was built on a fault line.
Well,
I
it was
think-
said it was burned though.
I don't remember hearing about it. Maybe. You could be right. Maybe it was burned throughout history, it was rebuilt, and then finally
Yeah.
destroyed by an earthquake.
But oh, fine. I will.
You'll concede.
No, I won't concede. I'll just say, well, why does anyone make bad decisions throughout human history?
Mhm.
On the spectrum of bad decisions.
I think it's
With dire consequences.
trying to figure out who the dominant culture is. But, that was some goofy news. I mean, we kind of get a lot of this stuff from
Oh,
we
this-
kind of tried our best to cite these sources the best we could, you know, give you guys accurate reporting data. We kind of went off on a lot of topics, but
We didn't even
there-
talk about the State of the Union. The Democrats
was there anything
look
eventful
like
with the
idiots.
State of the Union?
They look like idiots. They should have stood up for the American citizen thing because you know what? If their argument that illegal immigrants are Americans, well, you should have probably stood there and you could have twisted it for yourself. But they didn't. They sit there and well,
They scream at obscenities,
whatever.
but you know, I mean,
They're morons. No offense to you guys who are Democrats. I know you're not all stupid, but this. Think about it like this.
Mhm.
Give the needs of the actual majority of people, get them what they want, reduce their stress, let them be able to have homes, let them be able to have families, help out the majority. I'm sorry, but in some instances, the needs of the many outweigh the few. And that's how I see it right now until things get better. And then, you know what, guess what? When the majority of Americans are stable, they have money saved up, they can afford car, houses, families, guess what? Then we can give
we
to
just
any
need to
other
do
minority.
inventory, bro. We need to do an inventory check of everything.
Well, good luck
Make
with
sure
that.
make sure we got our shit together.
I'm telling you. It's a really interesting time. Wow.
I'm ready for it.
I guess we could close this up, Josh.
Yeah, I mean,
This might be a
Who-
little short one.
who knows? I don't think it was that short.
No?
I think we went a good amount of time. But I
Okay.
mean, before we end, there's going to be a lot of crazy stuff to talk about next week. Who knows where this Iran war takes us, if it's going to escalate and, you know, affect us at home, you know, with the gas prices and oil and all that stuff. Who knows? And we'll talk about it more, and we'll show some more clips. We'll share some on our YouTube and Rumble profiles, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah,
And,
be human.
Just communicate with us in the comments. We'll try to get back to you guys, and we'll hear from you. And if you guys have anything you want us to talk about, let us know. That would definitely help us conjure up some ideas and, you know, fill in some more time and more things to talk about.
Exactly. Peace.
Take care, guys.